Hello everybody, Hardcore Ninja here with a brand new SFML uh, video tutorial on making our side-scrolling game engine in SFML. Okay, so last class we got the main menu kind of cleaned up and we added some keybinds so you can see the process of adding keybinds. So I said we're going to start the editor state now, and yes we are. Um, but I think we probably want to go ahead and get the tile map built because that'll be like the big critical part of the editor state. Adding the editor state is very easy. I mean, you could just copy the method we did for the settings and it's going to be the exact same thing. So, there's nothing very enlightening about just creating the state and going to it. So, what we're going to do right now is start working on the tile map namespace, and we're going to create three classes. One of them is going to be a class for the tile itself, for like a single tile, and then we're going to have a class for a tile map, and then we will have a class for a texture selector, and this will be everything we need to kind of put together a kind of like a Photoshop environment for making custom levels and tile maps with whatever assets you have on hand or whatever you download off the internet. So you don't necessarily have to use the same assets I have. This is very robust, so you should be able to use pretty much any tile map out there. There's a lot of good artists out there that you can get free stuff from to experiment with this. So let's get going, all right? Okay. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to add a filter, and we're going to call it tile map. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to project, we're going to go to add class, and we're going to call this tile map. It's not going to have any base class. It's going to be the tile map. Okay. Cool. Just like that. All right, let's go ahead and make the header guards cross-platform. Tile map H. Well, I kind of like it like that. Tile map. Oops. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so we will actually won't have well, we will have a tile map class, but for right now, we'll make a namespace here and call the namespace tile map. And everything within this namespace will be a part of said tile map. Okay, so the first class we're actually going to create will be called the tile class. Okay. And we're going to need, let me just check my notes here. Yeah, we're going to need the tile types, blah, blah, blah. Yep, cool. Okay, cool. So go ahead and make a enum class called tile types. Okay. And this is really important because this is how we're going to identify between like tiles that act as walls that stop the movement, maybe tiles you oversect. When you intersect them, they spawn the new tile map like a door. These certain tiles can act as enemy spawn points or just spawn points. If you enter a level, you may want to spawn to the specific position of a specific tile. Okay, so my last project, I kind of took me, I was kind of guessing like what kind of tiles I wanted, but I'll tell you what I think are kind of the cores, okay, for a tile type. So you want like a default. This can be equal to 0, and this is going to be anything that's not going to impede the player or anything. That's just going to be like a default tile that doesn't really do anything. Maybe it's just a part of the environment or whatever. Then you're probably going to want a wall tile. equal to 1. And the equal to 1 just is a reminder of like what number they are. You want a door tile. So this will be a tile that will like spawn a new level when you intersect it. You want a what you can call it a spawn position. All right. Those 3. Oh, and this has got to be 2. And spawn position. So this could be a spawn position for NPCs. It could also be a spawn position for enemies. So this could be, and then you might want to have a specific spawn position for the player. So like player spawn position. I guess you put maybe entity spawn position equals 4. Okay. So these are the different tile types that you can have. You could have a wall, and when anything intersects with it, it can't go any further. You could have a door that, you know, when you open it, when you intersect it, it pops the current tile map and pushes a new one. You can have an entity spawn position, so like entities like enemies or NPCs could spawn to that position. Maybe player enter position, like where you're going to spawn when you enter a level. Let me just see if I. Yeah, I never used chest. Oh, Pathfinder markers, invisible walls. Okay, yeah, those are good. Those are good. All right, so yeah, you kind of want to think about this, because once you set this up, it's a pain in the ass to fix the order of this stuff. So all right, so path finding markers. This will uh, so it's a pathfinding tile equals 5. So that will come in handy with our AI to get our enemies and NPCs to kind of go around walls. And invisible wall is like in case we want to make a wall that you don't see, but enemies and NPCs kind of can't go past that wall, that invisible wall, to kind of like limit them to a certain area. Let me check out how to spell. I'm very bad at spelling, as you can tell. And no, invisible, invisible, uh, invisible. All right, I'm so dumb. All right, here we go. All right, so here's an invisible wall. Cool, cool. Yes, these are, you might add to this in the future. You use the walls a lot, use the doors a lot, use the enemy spawn positions a lot, you know, Pathfinder. You use all of these a lot, really. But these are the cores, and you can continue to add to this. So I wouldn't be too concerned about these being alphabetical order, because you're going to want to just add them to the next one on the list, because it's going to. We could put these in alphabetical order now, but I don't even want to do it in alphabetical. You should probably order these just based on what you want to use a lot first. I wouldn't even put these. Don't even take the time to put these in alphabetical order, because if you add to these and you get really deep into the game, you're gonna have to change the order in every single entity that uses these. So don't even worry about these being in alphabetical order. Just make sure that they're clearly labeled so you know what they are and you know what the enum number is. Okay. So that's what that is. Go back here. Yes, we need the shape. Need the tile type. Don't need the collision bool. I realized that a while ago. Shape rotation. Okay, cool. Door name, cool. Yep. Okay, cool. Nice. So yeah, so This is like everything I learned in the last thing as far as what you need. So we're gonna do SF sprite. You want to use a sprite because if we ever implement shaders, shaders don't really work with the SF rectangles, so you always want to use sprite for anything that involves a shader. So this will be the actual tile, we'll call this like the tile sprite. Okay. Then you need, all right, yeah, so we'll need short unsigned tile rotation. Okay, so that's for like the rotation. We're going to need that so we can rotate the tiles. All right. We don't need the collision bool. Siraj had that in his thing. All you need is the tile types. You don't need the collision bool. String door name. Okay. So std string and door name. Okay, so we might have lots and lots of different doors in the game. You might have several doors in a single level, so you're going to want to be able to differentiate them with different names, you know. So that's the point of that. Like, you know, you could have two doors in one level, and you need to identify them by a specific name. All right, then we're gonna have the tile type. I'm not gonna use the unshort for that. I'm just gonna use the tile type. Tile type. Tile type. Okay. And then what's the other thing? Oh yeah, the tile size. Okay, cool, 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 cool. The tile size, float tile size, float tile size. Okay, float tile size. Cool. Excellent. Okay, 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 okay. All right, so we want to make sure also, so SFML is real finicky with floating point rounding errors. So you might end up getting lines between the tiles and stuff. So from the very beginning, we want to make sure we're STD flooring everything. It's another thing to kind of consider. How am I doing here? All right, I got the tile, so we'll do excellent texture, yep, texture and freck. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. All right, excellent. Nice. Okay, so pretty straightforward from here out. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a public aux. All right, so we'll do a void init variables, and in this init variables, we will tile size, position, okay, texture. All right. So we'll kind of have this stuff so that it's kind of in the order that we need it. So anyway, so we'll do float tile size. We'll do SF vector 2F tile position. Oops, I want to do it like this. Okay. What else? The texture end rec. Okay. So SF texture reference, I guess, tile texture. SF texture, SF int rec. Tile int rec. So again, the int rec is kind of like, just to go over that again. So if you have like, so this is an image, all right, but you only want to see like this part of the entire image. This will be the int rec, all right? So it's kind of a rectangle that allows us to view only a specific part of the tile. I was using a reference before, so I might as well use it there. All right, so here we go. And then collision bool, no need for that. Tile type. Uh, tile type. All right, so collision. Door name, tile type. All right, cool. All right, so we're good. So so we'll do the door name. Do the tile sprite. We don't even need it. It's the tile sprite and the tile size and the tile door name. Then the tile type. This. Just like that. Okay, so now we need the std string door name, if there is a door name. We'll leave it as null. And actually, I think I can go ahead and null like that by default. Right. And then this will be tile type tile type equals 0. All right, then short unsigned tile rotation, just like that. Well, I can do oh, all right, so I will have to because it's a class, so I'll do a tile type default. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so now we'll make the tile constructor, which will consist of all this stuff as well. Then virtual tile, like that. Okay, cool. Okay, great. So what we'll do is put this stuff under tile map and go to states, go to this, go to initializers, go to constructor, destructor, grab that, put that right under there. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to just like this. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So this tile sprite dot set size. Actually, we're not going to set the size at all. The size is going to be determined by, where do I do this? Oh my gosh, I forgot. Right, so if we're in here, yeah, all right, you don't have to set the shape size. Nope, you don't. Nope, you don't. Nope, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. All right. Hmm. I don't know why I did that. Okay, you don't even have to set the size because the size is going to be determined by the You don't even need the tile size here. You don't even need it. Take that out. Take that out. Uh, take this out. You don't even need it. Yay. Goodbye. You don't even need that. All right. So do this dot set texture. Actually, we'll do a set position. Okay, so this has got to be a STD floor. What floor does is it kind of takes a float and it rounds it so that it's kind of as close to an int as possible. But OpenGL and the see the set position only takes a float. So I don't know. This is the best you can do to kind of avoid rounding errors. It's kind of dumb, but that's what we're gonna do. All right, so there you go. Okay, so there we go. And then this tile sprite dot set texture will be equal to this texture. This tile I guess this tile texture. Okay, so how about this uh, tile sprite dot set texture rect is going to be equal to this. This door name be equal to this, whatever we're calling this door name. Okay, this tile type will be equal to tile type. This all right, this I kind of want this to go up here because that's kind of the order of everything that has to do with the tile. Yeah, take this up here. This up here. There we go. Just like that. So this tile sprite set rotation, tile rotation like that. Yeah, default rotation is 0. All right, cool. Okay. And tile type, there we go. That's all we need. Cool. Okay, what's the problem here? Okay. Oh yeah, you don't need this. You don't even need this. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Okay. Beautiful. Go ahead and just define that. Okay, great. Now we're moving on. So the next thing we'll need, let's check out my little cheat sheet here, will be the getters. We will need the getters. We will need the getters. We will need the getters. So we need to get the position. We need to get the string. We need to get the door name. We need to get the shape itself. We need to get the tile type and get the tile size. Essentially everything we have here, you just want to be able to access it. Okay, cool. And then we'll just need the render function. Then we're done with the tile class. All right, so here's some getters. Getters. All right, so make this constant void get tile sprite const. Okay. And const void get door name const void get tile type const. What else? Position. We might need the position, shape, collision, tile type, tile size. We don't need the tile size actually. Shape, collision, tile type. All right, what did we get as a string here? That's right, we did something weird. All right, get as a string. Okay, cool. All right, so this just allows us to easily get all this stuff. You might want to get the tile. You might want to get the const. Oh, what am I doing? This is got to be SF sprite. This has got to be std string, and this has got to be tile type. So this would be constant vector to f get tile position. Just like that. Okay. And that's what we'll do. Getters. All right, so we'll do this tile sprite, just like that. Do this tile sprite get position. Okay. And that's what I got here, right? Yep, sure. Door name. Easily get the tile type. Okay, what's wrong with this? No, nothing. Yeah, there is something. What's wrong with that, huh? What's wrong with this? Do I have to? I think I have to do tile map like that. All right, so it's gotta be like that 'cause it's under the It's gonna be under, and I gotta do it like this too, I think. Like that. Okay. So you have to do all of that like that. So you're using the namespace. Okay. So those are the majority of the getters we'll need. And now this next getter will get everything we need as a string for the tile map. std string get tile map info. All right. This will be the last one here. All right, cool. So this is so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do std string stream ss, and then how do we do it? We do so we want to get the shape. Okay, left top collision door name tile name. All right, exactly, cool. All right, so what you want to do here. Oops. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, so into this string stream, we're gonna want to get this tile shape dot get get texture rec dot width. Do I do a space in between that? Yeah, you're gonna. All right, so you want a space between all of this. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's like all one thing, and then what else do we need? You need the. All right, so this has got to be. It's got to be the top, and then we got to do the door name, the tile type, and the shape rotation. All right. This all right, so the tile type. So we gotta convert this s static cast int this tile type from an enum to that, and then this door name, and then this tile rotation. That should be fine. Actually, did I? All right, yeah. You don't want a space after the tile rotation because I was getting an issue last time when I did that. So yeah, so that's all you want. All right, that's fine. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do ss dot stream. Beautiful. All right, we're done with the getters. So we'll be using this in the tile map, just kind of stream all this core info that we need for the tile map. All this stuff we need all this for the tile map, but this is for like when we're placing tiles down, and this is more for collision information and stuff like that. Okay. So now the last thing we need is render functions. All right, cool. So void render target reference target. Okay, and I think this is as easy as just draw the shape. All right, so oops, I don't want to do this in the header. Make it like that. Right. Okay. Target raw this file shape. That's right. Beautiful. Okay, that's all we want for right now. That's all we want for now. Okay, cool. Okay, I gotta go in a little bit, but I think we have enough time to get the I think we have enough time to get the whatchamacallit, the tile map class done. We'll have to do this into 2 videos, but I have a little bit of time that I can spend. So this will be the tile. Okay, and now this will be the actual tile map. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's pretty much the entire tile class, so we can collapse this just like that. Right, now we're going to do a new class. Tile map. It's supposed to be the actual tile map class. Private, public. Okay, now let me review my notes here. Okay. Cool. Okay. Tile size float, tile size view, tile layer. SF vector 2 map view. Okay, cool. All right, so here in this we'll do so we'll have a float tile size F or float because I think we'll need an unsigned too. I'm not 100% sure. We might. I don't think we need that. Let's just do tile size. Let's do that a floatable static cast. That's whatever we need. Tile layers. So that's definitely gonna be unsigned. So unsigned tile layers. So this will be like we're on the first layer, 0 layer, first layer is like Photoshop, so we can layer it. All right. So S map size. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be kind of confusing to do it with a map size like that. But it's fine. We can do it like that. Map size. We'll need all right, so this is the tile map vector. So it's a vector within a vector within a vector within a vector. So this is STD vector. So this outside vector will actually be the tile. Okay, so STD vector This next one will be the x-axis. This next one will be the y-axis. Okay. And then we'll have std, unique pointer. Actually, this is the tile layer. This is the X, Y, and then the tile sides within here, kind of. This would be tile map. Tile. Okay, like that. So that's our little tile map. That is the tile map. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and then we need the std string. It's going to be the file path for the texture. And then we need the sf texture. This will actually be the texture itself. And then, oh, we also need the texture interrect. Texture interact. Okay, and that's pretty much everything we'll need. Right. Cool, 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 cool. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so all right, so we'll do a void. So we'll do another initializer. And void init variables. So we'll have float tile size. We'll have unsigned tile layers or tile yeah, tile layers, I guess. Right. Then we'll have sf vector to u be the map size. Then we'll have std string for the file path. Then we'll have sf texture for the texture, and then we'll have sf int rec. Oops, nope. Int rec for the texture int rec. Okay. And our constructor will be the same. Okay, so like bam, 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 bam. So that's all nice and easy to read. clearly kind of see the order of things, and then obviously we need to do this init variables, and then put the tile size in here. Put the layers in here. Put the map size in here. Put the file path in here. Put the texture in here. And put the int rec in here. Okay, beautiful. All right, so now we're going to begin initializing this stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't do the tile layers here. All right. Actually, we don't need the tile layers here. We don't need the tile layers here. We don't need the tile layers here. We don't need the tile layers. We don't need the tile layers here. And we don't need the tile layers here. Okay, so essentially this tile size equals size. This size equals map size. This file path equals file path. This texture equals texture. This texture int rec equals texture int rec. Nice. And this tile layers equals we'll give it, let's give it 10 tile layers because, you know, why not? Yep. So you'll have 10 different levels to stack tiles. So you have a lot of tile layers there. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this texture int rec, I'm sorry, it's got to be. Oh, you don't need that in. Ah, I'm so stupid. All right, so I'm sorry, the texture int rec will be made up of the texture width, texture height. Hold on, I'm a kind of a little confused here. Texture width and texture height. Okay, what are we putting for that over here? If I go to my editor state, when I'm making a tile map. Oh, I'm using the tile size for that? I'm using the, that's all I'm doing here? Then I don't need anything like that. That's so stupid. That's all I'm doing for that? That's so stupid. All right, so you need even less than what you have right here. You don't even need this. And you don't even need this. You just need the fat. This is all you need coming in through the constructor. Now this is going to be SF int rec 0 0 static cast to int tile size, and the same here. Okay. Okay, cool. This texture. So if this texture load from file this file path throw error tile map, failed to load this file path. Okay. Great. I'll go back here and what did I get? So file size, map size, file size. All right. Yeah. Nope. Don't get rid of that. Get rid of this. This is all you need on the constructor of this. Thank gosh. Okay. Just get rid of this comma here. And this is all you need right here. Okay, that's all you need. Okay, cool. That's all you need. I'm helping you prevent all the mistakes that Suraj caused. I'm just kidding. He didn't cause any mistakes. He's a very good developer. At least teacher. All right, here we go. So tile map. All right, tile layers. Yeah. So the tile layers is going to be on the outside here. Understood. Cool. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to reserve space in the tile map here. So for size type all right, so this will be tile layer. I might do it like, yeah, tile layer equals 0. As long as, all right, so first of all, we got to do this tile map dot resize to the size of this tile layers. Okay. And then yeah. So Suraj did this kind of the opposite. He did the X, Y, and then the tile layer, but you want to do it this way so you're actually able to resize the tiles. In the first video, I couldn't show that because I got the keys mixed up, but I found out the keys, and you can actually doing it this way allows you to, like, you know, double the size of the tiles for your sprite sheet. So if you have like a big tree, you can just grab the whole tree versus making the tree up of a bunch of little small tiles. You'll see. So this is the way you want to do it. This tile layers. Okay. And then tile layers. All right, so the tile layers is going to be on the outside of this, and that's how you want it. All right, so now cool. Yeah, this is the way this works. Okay, so now what we want to do here is we want to do this, but we want to do of tile layers. We essentially want to resize this according to this map size dot x. Okay. You will need to do that. And then for size type, we'll call this like x equals 0. As long as x is less than map size x. Then we'll do x plus plus. All right. And then this last one here, you'll do this, but you'll also do x like that. And now we're kind of on the inside. So now we have, reserved space for the tire layers per X and per Y, uh, based on the size of the entire tile map. And now, yep. And now at this point, we want to do four, should be the third one, right? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. At this point, we're going to just resize for you. All right, so at this point, we're just going to resize according to Y here like that. Bam. Okay, so that's kind of the way that that works. And you don't even need these brackets on the second. You just do it like that. Just like that. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And that's all we're going to do with the constructor, okay? Now, we have a bunch of very useful functions that we need to do here, so... Okay, how are we doing on time? I'm not sure if I can get through all this today, but oh my gosh, there's a lot. Okay, so we'll start with the add tile. Actually, all right, this is a good place to stop because I don't think I have time to do the rest of this. So, um, I don't think I have time to do the rest of this. All right. I think I do have time. All right, so we'll do add tile and remove tile. All right. So this will be like this. This will be okay, so in this add tile, what you're going to need from the editor state is you're going to need a position. You're going to need a tile layer, collision, door name, etc. All right, so these are all the variables that'll make up essentially the tile. Okay. So we'll do SF vect 2u, and we'll call this tile position. Then we'll call it tile layer. So you need the tile layer, and then we'll do const unsigned tile layer, and then we'll need layer door name, tile type, tile rotate, and this should all be in the same exact order as this. So position, tile, position, rotation. So essentially, how about we do the layer first? We'll do the layer first, like this, and then we'll do the position, because then it'll be the position, rotation, door name, tile type. Const. What did I have here? Yeah. Signed tile rotation, const td string, door name, and then we have const std. What was it? Tile map, tile type. And we have the tile type. Okay, just like that. Cool, cool, cool. Right? It's all in the same exact order. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we'll do it like this. Okay, so when we add a tile, what goes on here? Okay. Okay, so this is just the check essentially for if the x is less than the x that and it's greater than 0. And yeah, all right, good. All right, so greater than equal to 0. Okay, so this first thing is a check that just essentially checks if we're within the uh, map boundaries, I guess. But I don't even know if we need that. Hmm. I guess we probably do. I mean, we want to resize the tile map for all the tiles are going to push, but then again, it's a vector, so it should be dynamic. I don't. I'm going to try at a later stage to see if we can get rid of everything to do with the map size to make this a little bit more flexible so we're not like reliant on a specific map size because I think that's just kind of limiting, but for right now we'll do it this way. So anyway, so essentially what we're doing here is we're taking the tile position dot x and essentially if this is less than I guess it could be less than it could be less than equal to I guess this map size dot x it probably won't be right if the tile position x is less than this, okay, and uh, tile position, let me see here, yeah, and tile position dot x is greater than or equal to 0, okay, and you gotta do the same for tile position y. So this is just checking. So essentially, if we're about to place this tile is less than the maximum tile size, and if it's greater than 0, then that's a good X spot to put it. Dot y less than this map size dot y, and so essentially we're not greater than the map size is y position, but we are definitely greater or equal to 0. Okay. All right, so and then we have the tile layer. And as long as, well, I'm going to do this first, I guess, because just to keep it in the order, but we have tile layer. And as long as the tile layer is less than that of this tile layers and the tile layer here is greater than or equal to 0, then that would be just fine. You don't need this last name. Okay, so that's our little if condition. If we meet those conditions, then this would be a good spot to put a tile, essentially. And oh yeah. Now the next thing is cool, and we're gonna call this clear memory. Cool. Okay, so essentially we're going to create a function called clear memory, and that's going to set all the tiles to null, and meaning that there's nothing in them. So if the tile on this layer is null, then we're going to be free to do the tile as well. So that's what this is. So this tile map at this tile layer, this position x, this position y equal to null. Okay. And that's also going to be that's another good place to put a tile. Alrighty, then we just need to do essentially just yep. Okay, cool. So essentially this slot already kind of exists due to the resizing, so we don't need to necessarily push it back. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to say this tile map at this be equal to std make unique tile map tile. Okay, cool. And oops, not those, these. Okay. And yeah, so we need to get the tile position as a all right. Okay, so this is going to be SF vector to F, and we will do std floor this static cast, which we'll need to turn it into a float because we have an unsigned it coming in here. That, and then we'll need to do it like this for the Y. Cool. Moving on. Oops, no, Y. Okay, and then we need position. We'll need the tile texture. So this texture. We'll need this yep. This texture, this int rec. What is it? This is going to be oh yeah, int rec. All right, so we'll need SF int rec. We need to build a new rec out of this int texture int rec dot width. This texture int rec dot height static cast int this tile size, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we'll be setting the int rec outside, so. Okay, So that's going to be that. Oh yeah, we need one more of these. Just like that. Okay, and then we need tile rotation. And we need door name. Then we need tile type. Okay, just like that. There we go. Now we have successfully added a tile. Okay, so the tile size, just to be super safe, you probably want to STD floor this thing. Yeah, actually, we'll do a STD floored version of this just to be super sure. Yep, cool. Beautiful. Okay. Excellent. And that's everything that there is with the add tile. And the remove tile is pretty simple. So we can go ahead and get this in. Remove tile. I don't think we need anything. Well, yeah, we do. We need the position X, position Y. And then we'll need the tile layer. Okay. So we have the exact same check we did before. Okay. So we'll do the tile layer and the tile position. That's all you need for this one. Right, so for here, you can just copy this check that we had here. And then you can also, yeah. So this is like if it was null, this is if it was not null. And then this, oops. What was it? Reset? Yeah, reset. And reset is like the equivalent to delete for smart pointers, essentially. Reset. Okay. Alrighty, so we made some headway. We made some very good headway. Yep. There was a lot to follow, but we got the entire tile class made, and we're kind of in the middle of the tile map, and then we'll have to make a texture selector as well for our little tool. And then we'll have all the core components we need to make the actual editor state, and we should probably have that done definitely by tomorrow, and we'll be good to go. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and commit this so far. What's going on here? Tile map tile. Cannot convert argument 3 to intrec. Oh, okay, let me see. Oh, well, let me see what's going on in here. This has to do with the add function, I think. That's a float. width, height. Time map, vector 2f. Let me just see if I can get rid of that and see if this will go away if I do this. That was it. Okay, so just get rid of the reference there. I had it in the other one. I don't know why. Did I have it in the other one? Maybe I just. Oh, maybe it has to. All right. So try making this a const reference, and maybe it will work. Here we go. Try making this a const reference, and maybe this will work. You can make both of these a const reference. So just copy that. Put that here. Put this here. Put that there. Yeah, that works. All right, so you have to make the ent-rec a const reference. That worked. You should probably have const on all of these, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think there's any harm in doing all of that for real. Just like ensures everything coming in is not going to get messed with. Okay, everything is good in the hood. Nice. Beautiful. Great. Fantastic. So I don't think we touched anything in any other classes, so we're not going to have any real commit notes. I mean, we just built all this from scratch, so there's no real need to put any. So that should be good. Indeed. This is only 2 variables, so we really don't need to do that. This is all nice and clear. One thing we probably should add before I hang up is just to get it over with, because all that stuff's a lot of collision related stuff. But this clear memory will definitely be needed. So but we'll do that in the next video. This has been a long video. All right. Let's go ahead and commit stash. All right. So what do we? Ooh, I'm in the game engine right now. Ooh, I don't want to do that. No way. I don't want to do that. Uh-oh. Did I change anything? All right, good. Actually, I don't want to change anything in this. Get the hell out of there. All right, awesome. All right, so there we go. Okay, so let's all right, here we go. All right, so we can just commit. We can just say started making a tile map class from scratch. All right. Try one last time. Bam. Cool. Alrighty, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And the next one, we'll finish up the tile map, and after that, we'll be into the editor, finally making our very first level. All right, enjoy. Bye-bye.